Here's a plant I can use. It's one of the dandelion-like plants, the white milk sap. Almost the entire thing's edible. I'll keep that. These young tender blackberry leaves are really good too. Find my way through this. I've got an excellent chance here to get some materials to make tools or weapons out of. I got this tree is called the rain tree, and you can peel the bark off of it and make stuff like cone darts, little bowls and stuff like that. It has a lot of other uses. You can make cordage out of it, although it isn't strong. But you can make baskets out of the bark of this rain tree. And right over there, that right there is a yucca, and that makes some of the strongest cordage. So I'm going to gather some of these, and then I'm going to try to find my way out of this woods. I can hear a highway off over there, a couple miles, but that doesn't mean I can get to it from here. It could be a river or anything in the way, and there is a river between here and the highway in most spots. And there's a couple places where it crosses over bridges and it comes on this side of the park. But let me gather this stuff up. Okay, see, got a nice strip of rain tree bark. Okay. Kind of tore that one up a little bit. I should have been a little more careful. And I've got some yucca leaves. I guess I'm ready to keep going. And I just found this bone too. Check this out. Yep. Now I'm good to go. And here's a broken tree. Tore off all the way up to the top. And it's got these big splinters hanging off of it. Maybe if I'm... Well, that one snapped. I was going to say maybe if I was careful, I'd be able to get a javelin off of it. Something about 3-4 feet long. And I think this one's a little too old. Yeah, it's just, this one's rotten. I can find a better one. Alright, here's a stump of a pine tree that somebody cut down. And look at this here. There's razor sharp splinters all on the top of it. And that wood's good. See, there's even got them of all sizes. If I was making blowgun darts, that there would be a good one. And so would this one. I think I'm going to hold on to those. I've got enough stuff now. I've transformed my hooded sweatshirt into a backpack so I can carry it a little bit easier. So, let's get going. I just found a cane patch. Right over there. Let's go see what we can get. Yeah, see, this is perfect. These are just the right size to make arrow shafts out of. And I can get the size I need and a straight enough piece that I need to make a blowgun. I'm glad I found this place. And the larger canes make good canteens to store water in, or fruit juice. If you juice a bunch of blackberries, you can put the juice in it. You can also store dehydrated food inside of them. You just get a piece of wood or bark and close the hole up and seal it with pine pitch, and those make perfect containers. And if you're really careful, you can use the sheath that comes off the cane. You get the smaller ones, and you can make cones out of those for your cone darts. And you just lash them with a little bit of yucca leaf and seal it up with pine pitch. Put 2 or 3 cactus needles in the end right there, and you've got an awesome blowgun dart. And here's a greenbrier vine, nice great big top. These are absolutely full of water and edible, and they're really good. I just found some bracket funguses too. There's one there, one there, one right there. There's some way up there, but they're a little too high for me to reach. So I can get pine sap and use these for stoves. So I'm gonna gather these, and I'll have a stove. And as you can see, a hooded sweatshirt makes a good backpack to keep all that stuff in. And I just found a handful of orange thorns, so that'll finish my darts. The only thing I need now is some pine sap, and I'll be able to hunt and cook. So that'll just leave me to find something to eat. And these 3 stones right here that I just picked up, just laying right here on the ground, I'm going to use to make a nice little crab to maybe burn a wick and pine sap with to have a lamp. Yeah, I'm glad I found those. See, just those 3 stones make a crab shape, and you get 3 points of support for a wick. And they work great. Well, I've just made it back in from the woods, and I've got my splinters and my yucca leaves, and my bark to make the cone darts out of. Of course, I've got my cane here for the blowgun. I've got a slender piece of cane that I'm going to use to make the drill bit to drill this out with. And I'm going to use a piece of this bone right here to make the bit. And also on this bone is a natural hole right there that I can make a needle out of. So I'm going to try to get that too. And I got a piece of cane for my canteens. I found my 3 stones to make a crab lamp out of, and I got some bracket wick. And with the bracket funguses, you just carve them out like that, and you put your pine sap on there and catch it on fire, and they burn just like a little stove, and they're excellent. And inside of the bracket funguses, sometimes you'll find these little cousins to the witchetty grub, and the brackets I found today had some in there, so I'm going to eat those. I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to put my yellow goat's beard with it. You can tell yellow goat's beard by the flower pods on the top. They look like little dandelions, and they grow in clusters. And the leaves are just real skinny and sharp looking like that. Very much resemble a dandelion leaf. So those are good. And just a few minutes out in the woods, you can gather up everything you need to survive with, except for the meat. Because once I get my my blowgun darts put together and my blowgun made, I'll have that too. My name is Trapper Jack Survival. Thank you for watching.